new products is the lifeblood of any business, and we really do a great job, I think, in really helping our clients launching new products. It's a core competency of ours that we have found over the years continues to get tapped into more and more just because of the importance of new products in this marketplace.
One of the things that we recommend when clients start to look at a new market opportunity, before you make any investment, is just do this rough, what we call market opportunity funnel. It's just doing this rough draft, but either on the back of an envelope to size that market. As I remember, and this is one that they used to give me about, I had this one client that said it was a $10 million to $20 billion market, and whatever I could do, I could not get it to add up to that. But when we started looking through it and we started to size it, taking a look at the overall market, what of it was addressable, which they had the reach for, and then what might be their potential share, we started to realize it was a lot smaller than what they had anticipated.
It's interesting because most companies, obviously, rightfully so, get excited about their new products. They're looking at all the potential upside, but what they forget to do sometimes is almost be their own devil's advocate too, and say, well, what are the potential roadblocks? What are going to be issues? What are going to be hurdles? And maybe talk to that, Kim, a little bit in terms of how we help clients think through that.
What we like to do is what we call a fast track session, where we go in and we take a look at what the SWOT, and take a look at strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. But that's just a starting point. But looking at that buying map and what are those information gaps that we might have about either the parties that are involved, the features and benefits, and what be those value propositions. And look and see what could be those potential roadblocks to the success.
A number of our clients have very large products that you can't demo in traditional sense of taking it into a sales meeting and presenting it to a prospect or even an existing customer. So I think a lot of times we have to think about creative ways to demonstrate a product, to give a customer that hands-on touch point with that product. And I think about one client in particular in the communications arena who came up with a new patching system, and just because of the sheer size of the product, they weren't able to take it in, and it was a very experiential product line because they were actually changing the conversation from just a technical conversation to almost a forum conversation. They actually developed a very ergonomic product. And we took it to the creative team, who did a fantastic job of being able to take this larger-than-life product, if you will, and figure out how to put it in the hands virtually of the marketplace.
One of the great things that came out of our discussion was an interactive tool which enabled them to play with the equipment on a virtual scale. So you could slide the things in and out, and you could click and you could push, and you could see how things opened up, and all of the challenges that marketplace had faced with these types of products were almost uncovered before your eyes and showed, okay, well, this fixes this fixes this, this fixes this. And we really gave the salespeople a great tool and the customers a great tool to see how game-changing this particular product was.
I like to say that hope is not a strategy when we're talking with our clients. We just really try to encourage our clients to think through all the different stages, working closely with them so that when they do pull the trigger, that market uptake can be all that it could be. There are just, again, way too many products out there that failed, and for a lot of different reasons.